Obi has announced say this election he go win am because na this election na it be the last time we go contest election for Nigeria. Now Obi talk and say Tinubu government is grossly corrupt and incompetent. Say the level of corruption wey dey happen under Jagaban, it never happened for any other government before. Now Obi talk and say people wey dey run business before Jagaban enter today na kuli business na dem dey say as things come bad reach. Now new report wey dem release show say Obi and Kwankwaso, the popular pass Emperor Jagaban and Shetima, even for northern part of Nigeria. Now, Umahi David, Minister of Works, talk and say Obi no win even for Igbo land. Saying he already to do the groundwork to make sure say Obi go lose election for artists. As they talk that one finish, now lawyer talk and say, look, Jagaban already hold INEC, security chief and judiciary for work to make sure say he use these institutions take suppress the will of the Nigerian people. More can look why this election matter to all Nigerians, whether those ones within Nigeria or those within abroad. Number one, security. Today, Nigeria is rated as the 4th most dangerous places on earth. Even Ukraine will be say what they happen. If they safe past Nigeria as Nigeria be for under Jagaban today. Also, Nigerian debt in 3 years and 7 months. Jagaban, Nigerian debt today is almost 160 trillion naira. That is about 110 billion naira. To those of you where we say they support Emperor Yekini, these figures are undisputed. These are not my figures. These are undisputed figures. Also, we know that economic hardship today, inflation in Nigeria is almost 16% in Nigeria. Today in Nigeria, Nigeria has the capital, it's now become the capital of poverty in Nigeria, and also the level of unemployment in Nigeria, it go up. Last year, the whole of last year, the foreign direct investment into Nigerian economy was less than 931 million for the whole Nigeria. So there is nothing to show that things are moving in the right direction. Look at the inflation, look at the unemployment, look at the foreign direct investment, look at the numbers of companies where they leave Nigeria today. The data is all pointing in the wrong direction. Forget all those spin where they put. Also, we know that the future direction of Nigeria is causing a lot of people to be anxious because there is no sign, there is no hope the way things going to be. Now, Dixon, the chairman of NDC, talk and say, look, he never rule out alliance. So say he they go see consider an alliance between Obi and Atiku to make sure say the two of them put their house together. Warima say now when tree near tree, now Moki they jump, Moki not they jump for desert. Because Dixie talk and say, look, they need to put aside their differences because they know say the only time when opposition win election for Nigeria, now when they put aside their differences and they work together to make sure say they remove my brother and Uncle Jonathan. Now, what are the challenges that Obi could face next year? Number one, money. Money plays a role in politics. You need money to mobilize. You need money for politics. Even in the Western world, you need money. Jagaban and Obi, it be like saying they compare Bill Gates and me in terms of money, because Obi is not going there to steal. Obi is not going to spend money the way Jagaban go spend. Even when Jagaban never become the president of Nigeria, only money where they collect for Lagos alone last year, almost 20-something billion. That one said, he reached out to even take fight Obi, not to talk of now we come and say CBN, they did for their hand. All these allegations of corruption where they hear every day because they need all this money for the next election. There's also the factor of incumbency. In the history of Nigeria, as I said before, 2015, Jonathan was unseated because the opposition worked together. And also, we have the tribal and regional voting. The Yorubas and the Hausas After the Nigerian Civil War, they have what we call unwritten alliance, that they always rotate the time, decide who become Nigerian president and vice. That is the alliance between them, and that alliance has favored both of them. So people believe, say, the North, up till now, they will still struggle to trust an Igbo man in the North, and that may not work in Obi's favor. Also, there's the political ground network. The person will get Agbero, the person will get local leaders, get a chance. Today, Obi supporters are energized, most of them on the line. But how many of them on the day of the election, they see say Agbero, they still ballot box? How many of them can defend their vote? That's another thing. Because this Agbero, they know say their livelihood depend on continuous patronage from Emperor Yekini. So most of them, they go die. And also, there's also the question about institution. INEC, security, judiciary, all these ones. We know, say, recently they give judges houses for Nigeria. Can you imagine? Judges, when they don't give houses, judges, they don't put money for their account, how can they be objective? That's another question. If Emperor Yekini wins the election, how it go take affect every Nigerian? We expect to see slow development, because since Tinubu came to power, every major decision that Tinubu has made has been based on what is best for Tinubu, not what is best for Nigeria. We know, say, if Tinubu will continue to put his own interest and his family interest above Nigeria interest. That is not the action of a leader. That is the action of a selfish ruler. That is why people are worried. Also, more political tension. We know that even if the election, the masses reject Jagaban will be say, in the already talk and say, the not be like Jonathan will be say, in say, my life, the blood of one Nigeria is not worth my ambition. But for Jagaban, the blood of millions of Nigeria is worth my ambition. So expect, say, the election next year, it will be ring, and if Nigeria reject the election, especially Jagaban will send police and soldiers to go buy innocent people. We expect business uncertainty. Investors may not want to commit to Nigeria because they don't understand that there is lack of political stability in Nigeria, and those kind of factors scare away investors. We also know that last year, more businesses left Nigeria than the businesses that came to Nigeria. And all these things, if people are not coming to invest in your country, how can you create jobs? How can you address the issue of unemployment, which is a major problem in Nigeria? We expect to see post-election violence, because we know that the election result, Joshua Amakbiton, the chairman of INEC, has already shown that he's not going to be fair. He's not a fair umpire. He's an APC member. So we expect, say, the election to next year, they are going to ring it. We also know that there will be loss of public trust. A lot of Nigerians will not trust government and government institutions, who blame them with the level of incompetence, nepotism, corruption, and everything that happen. Nigerians not trust. So the question where I want to ask you today, say you get faith, say election where Josh Amakbiton conduct, say go fit declare Obi the winner if Obi win the election. Wait till you don't see today, we tell you, say, Emperor Yekini, say he ready to conduct free, credible, and fair election. Make I hear, wait till your view before this matter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Peace and love. I'll see you soon.